That's the one thing I want for the game. Come on. Clean registration card. Oh my god. Complete with registration. Oh my god, the registration card. I literally want just the manual for this game. I have the rest of it. Manuals, inserts, and box art. Okay. European. God damn it. I don't want the European version. What? We'll save this search. And anytime there's one. This one's also a reproduction one. I also think this one, it's like, oh yeah, it's European. It's reproduction as well. It's a shame, because this is a really good game. Actually, it kind of sucks. I can't recommend it. But it's cool. The important thing is, that's a game that's probably never getting a remake. And I wonder, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? You're sitting there talking about, like, talking about some game and it's probably never gonna get a remake. What do you even mean? What do you even mean? I'm talking about Kingsley's Adventure for the PS1. That is a game that is gonna set you back $80. Oh, I think it's lowered recently. Sorry. Adventure. Okay, it's gonna set you back if you get the American. If you live in the U.S., it's gonna set you back $65, complete in box. Whereas for me, for my copy, I got it initially for free, but then I was like, I gotta get the actual official box for this game because it's so cool. And so I spent, I think, $40 on a box for it. I scroll down to see how much I've spent because I know I wrote that in. I spent $27 on a box for it. But I got the game for free a long time ago when one of my dad's coworkers was like, "Hey, I'm giving away a bunch of my, like, he goes on binge and purge things of his gaming collection, which is why I have a huge binder full of PS1 and PS2 games because he was purging again and he wanted to give them away. He didn't want to sell them. So he gave them away and I have them. Is why I have games like Maximo, Army of Zen. That's the sequel to a game that's the spiritual successor and takes place in the same universe as Capcom's Ghosts and Goblins. So what other game did I get from you? I know I got another weird PS2 game. But it's like I never would have gotten this on my own. Actually, I don't think there is, huh? But yeah, there's plenty of games like, plenty of PS1 games. Like I've got fucking Gubble because this guy had it as one of the PS1 games that he collected. Despite loving the Spyro franchise, I only ever had Spyro 1 on PS1. I have Spyro 2 because of this guy. And he had all the manuals for him too. But he gave us, like, for some reason Rowan had a PS1 and he gave us some PS1 games of Kingsley's Adventure, an amazing game. I love it. It's my favorite. And a game called Spin Jam, which is a really good game. I love it. It's not good actually, but it's a weird puzzle game. And also Total Eclipse Turbo, which I hear the PS1 version of that is not as good. Not as good. Sure it did. In case you're wondering what Sure It Did was about, uh, my copy of Realms Plus has expired. My Realms Plus subscription totally, really, actually expired. For real. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to change the difficulty down to peaceful so that they would actually stop spawning. For a moment. Let's go to one that has a solid wall beneath it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. We just keep going until I see the red circle. There's the green circle. They can't spawn in this section here, actually. But they can because the spawn spots are actually well above that. But I really wish I knew why this took, like, why breaking blocks was this bad in, freaking Bedrock Edition in, what's it called? Hold on. Go ahead and, put my pickaxe in my hand. Because that, makes it faster for some reason, pretty sure? No, it does not. Yes, it does, just ever so slightly. And it shouldn't. You know, I just realized why most of the time when this guy does this, he says like, okay, you know, put this. Why he would say to put the spawn spot above, because now I have to worry about spawn proofing all of this. I don't care. I mean, I'm going to, but like, I mean, hell, if he wants to show up and if he himself would show up and help me, I wouldn't say no to that. I'd be like, oh, you want to join my realm? Okay, Haas. Let me just invite you in real quick, and boom, he's there, and he gets to help, I guess. But it's okay though, because spawn proofing is actually very easy. Everyone who's like, spawn proofing, it's like, okay, yeah, it's tedious, but like, I mean, so's the rest of Minecraft. So's all the bad stuff that everyone hates in Minecraft. But like, it goes on anyway. Shoot. Basically, I think my goal is I have to make this as much like the farm he has, as like the one he has that works as possible, and then I can just do, hopefully. I'm gonna go ahead and remove those. Should be fine to do so. So you know what? Let's go ahead and move those to a different spot. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about that. I mean, I'm already gonna have to do a bunch of spawn proofing, so I'm gonna have to like you see that there? There's a bunch of stuff there that I got rid of. And that's all encircled by this shit. I'm sorry, I'm getting quiet again. I forgot to talk, you know? You know how it is. Some people might be wondering if they come in right now, like, why are you using a pickaxe? You're in creative mode. Like, yes, but this is how slow it goes when I'm not using a pickaxe. Ever so slightly slower. I don't know why. Why is Bedrock creative mode like this? Well, it's just trying to prevent you from breaking any blocks you don't want to. Yes, but I want to break all of them. I can just replace them if I didn't want to break it. I'm pretty sure this is a known bug, and it is not listed as high priority, so... Unlike villager trading, apparently. Maybe I should do villager trading before they add that update, like, get everything possible before they, make villagers, like, bad for people who want to, use villagers. What is the thought I just had? I could use that command block stuff to just like start clearing it out 12 blocks below me, and then be working like clear out all the netherrack 12 blocks below me, and then start walking on. But then again, my problem is I need to do this at you know, the right area. I don't know. I got problems here, man. My problem is Minecraft is not that good. See, look at that shit. It's a lot more consistent when I'm using the pickaxe. Hell, it'd probably be faster if I was match clicking like that, like for real. Wow, this is... Didn't realize how far the red sphere went in this direction. It's almost all the way over there. To the point where, when I do clear this out for real, I am absolutely going to be, removing that. Like, just digging the whole thing down to here. I'm not going to set anything up for those guys, but I am going to clear it out down to here. Ugh. Man, this is so boring. Like, in regular, I couldn't, like, in creative, I couldn't imagine having to do this in survival. But I'm gonna have to. Oh, I hate it. I don't want to do this in survival. But I have to do this in survival because I also really want to have this done. I want this. I don't want. Now, I know some people will be like, oh, do you want, like, the beacon factory? Is that what you're here for? No, I'm in it for the skulls in general. Which sounds funny, maybe, but, like, it's the truth. Ah, shit. Luckily. not deleting everything instantly, and I can still go pick it up. Ugh. See, I know some people will be like, well, if you're just looking for heads, you could just build a regular, mob farm with a head thing attached. It's like, yes, but I need to know at what level I need to build the nether portal for this to, like, end up being able to be changed into a wither skeleton skull farm as well. Because I want both of these things eventually. That's the important thing, is that it works. Yes, it would be workable as just a head farm, which is the thing I'm going to do first. I'm probably going to figure out where I need to build all this, and then build the head farm part of it. That is the reason I'm doing this. That way I know, like, okay, so what level do I need to build the wither farm at, or the wither skeleton farm at? I think that's really interesting that this, except for that part there, falls entirely within the sphere of they can't spawn there. And so I will be absolutely leaving it there whenever I do this for real as well. So, I was thinking to myself when I was building this, I'm like, oh, what am I going to do with all the places where, like, mobs can spawn that aren't those guys? And then I was like, just spawn proofing everything that's not that, obviously. Like, there won't be blocks there for them to spawn on, and they'll hopefully only wither skeletons will be able to spawn on the blocks that I make available. So it's like, in theory, they should fucking just spawn in and, like, instantly die. Or spawn in and then, like, I think they go through a portal to the overworld. That's the way you normally do it, is you have them go through a portal to the overworld. I mean, it's the sort of thing where I could potentially just have a charged creeper come through the portal here, and then, like, just catch them all in here. Wouldn't get as many, because you can get a lot more when you send them to the overworld, because you get the bonus of they spawn in and then they instantly despawn. Suddenly, they can't spawn there anymore. They spawn in and then, oh, they're taking up a mob. They're taking up the mob cap, and then, oh, they're not there anymore, so they aren't taking up the mob cap anymore. I just remembered I had to write Chinese characters for work, so you may wonder, like, what do you mean by Chinese characters? I mean the letters. Because we have, I work at a food, and we have a station that, like, every other day, one day they'll serve Mexican, and the other day it's Chinese. And so I made the decision, since I was doing this myself, I made the decision of, I want to write this in actual Chinese. And I did. And where it's awesome and I enjoyed doing it, I cannot recommend doing it unless you like actually are, you know, like unless you have learned it from a young age, like, you know, if you're from there, you aren't going to be able to do it fast enough for it to be worth your time. I don't think mine even looks very good, but I did it because I had to. In my mind, I had to. Complaining about all this, but I'm still freaking doing it. Oh, and then I had to, of course, send it to my boss. And his wife is Chinese. He's Thai, but you know, he was like, "Yeah, it seems fine to me." I'm like, "Okay." Boss says it's fine. That means if anyone comes up and is like, kind of messed up to have a white person write Chinese letters, I can be like, "Hey, my Asian boss said it was okay. His wife is Chinese, and he himself is also Asian, though not Chinese." It was really fun, but I also would never do it again unless I got paid a lot more. Since I did this on the clock. Some people are like, "You did it on the clock, that's stealing." It's like, no, I'm making it for work. They were paying me to do it. They were paying me to make something for work. It was essentially, you know, a commission. I got paid $40 for it because it took me like 2 hours. See, it's not stealing when you get paid to do art. It's not stealing to do art. If if you have copied someone else's art, that's stealing. But if you've done your own art and you got paid to do it, that if you got paid and you did your own art, that is not stealing. I don't care what the situation is, even if the situation is like, well, you're doing it during, you know, during work hours. Like, okay, they're paying me to make that then. That's how they paid me. And I know some people would still argue like, well, it's blah 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 blah, and it's like, no, you are not going to win this argument because I am going to be just sitting here and telling you that you're wrong, and you need to get a brain before you that people with brains, only people with brains should be allowed to talk. Don't care if all your brain says is poopy. That's fine. You've got one. Unlike the people who say things like, well, making menus during company hours is stealing from work. No, it's not. Making menus for work? Stealing? I mean, they'd have to pay me anyway because I don't do things like that for free. So they can either pay me by I'm working, I'm on the clock while I do it, or they can pay me by, you know, just being like, okay, here we'll like PayPal you $40. They're like, okay. By the way, commissions are open. You need a menu done? $40. You just have to send me all the information I need to make it, like what the food is, the prices, etc. If you need it Chinese, I'm not writing any Chinese characters anymore. That's more than I can deal with right now. Oh, yeah. And also, I was thinking, you know, there might be some people here about this who would be like, well, he says to put it up because, that makes it easier for you to, you know, deal with despawning, like with making sure things don't spawn. Why don't you do that? And the answer is simple. I would need to build it up here to make sure I get it in the right spot. I want to see how high I would need to make it. To make it so it has all the same spawning spots. Okay, that's too high. No, it wasn't. What was I talking about? Oh my god, it'll even spawn there. Wow, and it just barely... Ooh, see, there's the problem, though, is at that height where where this is just barely not in the spawning radius, everything that's over here despawns before it hits the ground. Like this guy, boom, he falls out of bounds. Now, is it fair to, like, lose... Like, see, and no matter how much I do, okay, this guy's still falling out of bounds like that, and it's like that. Is that one extra spawn worth having to do all the spawn proofing? And the answer is quite simply, yeah, I think so. Oh, interesting. This one is over lava. Just, I hate this. This sucks. Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and find out if this will connect us to the correct portal in the overworld. It does. Excellent. Okay. Then the difficult part of figuring out where to you wonder, oh, what's this? This is the thing that drops in the regular mobs. Okay, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and see. That's the problem. Is I'm at a point where I need to build backwards, and I don't know how to do that. I think this will need to be higher up off the ground, mainly, but also, what am I doing? What is my brain? Come on, brain. Just revving up. What am I doing? Oh, now I remember what I was doing. Now to try and make this as accurate to what my final build is going to be as possible, I'm gonna need smooth stone slabs. And yes, this entire thing is gonna have to be obsidian or crying obsidian, so that way when I get the creeper to fall in here, his little minecart, and I light him. Actually, I think I get him to fall in here without the minecart, and then I light him, and he blows all these guys up. Uh, Everything else doesn't blow up. Trying to see everything that I can get heads from. Zombie. Let's spawn some piglins too, sure. Where's Endermite? Where are wither skeletons? Wither skeleton, there we go. Alright. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this up with a bunch of mobs. Oh, it's peaceful, that's right. I set the difficulty to peaceful. Hard. Now we just need to make sure that this sort of system will work. Is that going to go too far? Yes. That's fine. Still. How far does water flow? 7 blocks or something? Is that what it is? Yes, okay. It's whatever this amount is. So it's 1, 2, 3, 8. Water flows 8 blocks. I did not know this. Creeper, skeleton, skeleton, skeleton. Zombie, 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 zombie. Wither skeleton, wither skeleton, wither skeleton, wither skeleton. We're just having them all flow in there. Oh, it needs to be 3 blocks tall for the wither skeletons. This part, that's fine. Get in there, you stupid freak. Alright, now we need to get a creeper to be charged. Six, 7, 8. If I do something like this, I want it to be 2 blocks tall so that they can't get out. I guess I do still need this flint and steel, huh? Lightning rod. Ooh, you know, I was gonna be like, oh, I should get I should make a trident with channeling. I have one. It is in here. It's been. I need the creeper spawn egg again, damn it. Perfect. All right, looks like that works, baby. Okay. I can't continue. I'm sorry. This is gonna be the worst stream ever, but hey, you know, maybe. Well, it's the worst of my streams. It's less than an hour. Maybe I can find something else to do real quick. No, I can't play a PS1 game. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Pokemon. I got Pokemon Blue. I got Kid Icarus. I can't. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm tired. I don't have the brain capacity right now. I grabbed the drink out and I never even opened it. You know what? I'm gonna at least build the farm. Okay. It was a really rudimentary version of that. However, it is more or less what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna be building it like that. Okay, fine. I guess all that stuff that got copied because it's already in the ender chest. Whatever. Okay. I'm gonna turn it on caps lock. So that's what I need now. Okay, I was gonna be using regular deep slate because I have a lot of it. Getting a little quiet because I'm focused on building again. Six. All right. Okay. It doesn't look like I expected it to, but I'm fine with it. Let's do that half like that, but let's see how it looks the other half going the other way. Let's move with this back and forth pattern. Six. Okay, yeah. That should be right. It should be right. I gotta be honest, amongst everything else, this also feels faster to do it this way. Looks nicer, faster. Just sort of an all-around winner doing it the pattern. Yeah, okay. You ever just think about getting something you're named after, even if you named yourself? Like, say if you named yourself after a retro computer, you're like, man, I should get that computer. Wouldn't that be? Ain't that something like kind of crazy that you think like, oh, if that someone did something like that, I'd think, oh, this person's sick. This person's insane. Why would they do this to themselves? Especially since it wasn't an unpopular type of computer. But the fact of the matter is, if you want to get one of these computers, it's not going to be like cheap. It's going to be relatively expensive, even broken. Like it's the sort of thing where, as an old computer, it's a collector's item. Hmm. My problem is, I thought like, oh, I'm gonna do it like this. I don't know where I'm gonna be able to use my amethyst blocks. Like I have them in that as that chamber, but I think that looks awful. And this is a big ugly gray box that I'm going to be looking at all the time. So I don't know if I built this far enough out, honestly. Real thing is the guy's like, oh, for maximum rates, you're gonna wanna make sure you have you know, build 6 layers, but I don't know if I want maximum rates because I don't think I'm gonna need all that many heads. So difficult aiming just right so that it lands on thing. All right. That is that level. What if I swap those around every other floor and so that it's like, if I have an even number of floors, one will be amethyst and one will be that, so on and so forth. All right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I will need to build this whole thing higher up just a little bit, but well, that's another great thought that I just had is I'm only if even if I do this, I'm only gonna have to build the bottom layer out of deep slate weird like that. I think I'll probably only build 4 layers because, as I said, I don't think I need all 6. Oh, but don't you want the maximum potential rates? No, not really. I'm good with the rates I can get with probably half of that. As I said, I don't really need that many heads. I'm not in this for the XP. I'm not in this for the items. I have a mob farm for items. You know, it really sucks. I just remembered something. When something is promising, but then it turns out to be bad, it's like, oh man, come on. Especially starts with a great premise, like, oh, okay, here was this. I just remembered there was this, one of those unfiction series, that was like, oh, hey, it's the Slender Man, but like the initial idea was like, oh, okay, here's these characters who are filming a like they're just filming a normal ass. It was an exercise, like, oh hey, yeah, we're doing fitness YouTube videos. You too can do fitness. You don't have to be, all these other guys. These are for the everyman. And but they had Slender Man in the background sometimes. Ooh, spooky. Except that part was on purpose. In character, that they did that on purpose. But then all of a sudden, one time, they got their guy who's in the costume, and then boom, and it's like, oh, it's so good, and then it turned into stupid shit. It's like, god damn it, it was so promising, and then they had to turn it stupid. I don't know what people think. That seems kind of harsh, but like, it was really good, and then it got stupid. That's all I can say. Really good, then stupid. Oh man. Oh shucks. I hate when things turn stupid. Yo, this looking like a grape jelly sandwich. All right, that's 2 layers. I said I think I want to build a third layer. Only one of those layers is capable of spawning anything right now. Thank you for telling me that, brain. I'll remember to feed you good later. Shut up. All right, all right. Stone. It's just Stone Luigi. That was the worst that Mario voice I've ever done. Like, oh my god. Oh, here's what's gonna be fun. I just had a thought here. You know what I'm gonna have the inside of this be? Actually, I have a shitload of deep slate. Maybe I should just use... Because part of me thinks, hey, maybe I should make this an easier to obtain block like moss. I could make it out of... Ooh, actually, I'm not gonna make it out of that. I do know what I am gonna make it out of, though. Where's decorative stones? Be over here, wouldn't they? Yeah. I have a lot of these for some reason. It's because of trading with those dudes, but you know, if I make it out of this, that's a great idea. I'm not using these for anything else. They have no purpose to me other than... No. The best part is, as I said, I won't be able to see this, so I won't know that it looks like shit. I mean, in my mind, I'll know it does, but like, in action, like, based, like, deep down in my head, I'll know, like, oh yeah, that floor looks like pure garbage. But like, in practice, I won't be able to see this. This will literally not be visible to me. And that is what it's all about, baby. Let's see if any of them are spawning now. Hey, we're already spawning, guys. That's great. That's an interesting thought. I can just have them fall straight in. I didn't even think about that until like right now. That is... It seems to be really good at just 2 layers. Like, I'm surprised I don't need that other part. Now, how many of them are landing in the nether portal? It's like most of them aren't. That's really good. Apologies. Apologies. Are you going to apologize for that? That's one of my favorite jokes. So here's what we do. So we're going to once again We're gonna put blue campfires there. No, wait. That's right. I wanted to put soul flames there because soul flames burn do more damage. So we need natural blocks. Soul soil. Take away the water for now. Also because I don't need spider drops. Try as they may to fight against the current, they cannot. Gosh, I actually realized something even better. I don't need this whole full 4x4. This 4x4 for this. Yeah, I don't. Go ahead, get rid of this. Put back my glass. That's right. Oh, that's right. I did it wrong. Hold on. It's fine. Water bucket. Yes, that's right. Fine. See, that's the thing is he's going there now, but All right. Well, that sure seems to prove that this whole thing works. How many guys we got in here? That is so many. That is far more than I'd ever need. And to think, I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to tunnel the regular guys over here to this one, but nope, I did not. Go ahead with the put some tinted glass here so I can see through it. I guess it might blow up later if I actually go through with the whole thing, but like, you know. And then I guess I need to get charged creepers over somewhere over there, or creepers somewhere over there to charge. And I'll need a system here that can push that block, push this block in so that everything, or no, yeah, it's this block in so that everything falls down this hole. Not just creepers. And not everything but creepers, you know? Everything including creepers. There we go, that's the word I'll use. Okay. Well, in any case, I think I've got this just about figured out. Now all I have to do is actually get the farm done. I'll need to build it a lot higher, but yeah. Otherwise, I guess I am going to end the stream. I enjoyed doing this. This was a lot better than I expected. I'm feeling pretty good, feeling pretty pumped. Alright, thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for watching the VOD if you're watching on the VOD channel. Kudos. I got nothing more to say. You might be able to check out Griffin 151 Mew tomorrow. I don't know what he's gonna stream, if he's gonna stream. He might not because he works. He's working tonight, and then he has to work again, and so who knows? And then I will be back on Monday, even if I win the lottery, which I hope I do. That'd be pretty baller. Goodbye.